Hello everybody, welcome back to Isles of Sea and Sky. We have been working our way back around Frozen Spire. We found this hidden screen last time. We did the musical instrument of the area, and now we're just kind of working around to see what other screens we can find, what screens have secrets, what things have pieces we haven't unlocked or tried to unlock yet, and right now I am seeing a star. So what can we do about that is a great question. I'm gonna assume... Okay, I can't push him because it's not how access works. If I do that, I can't jump over that gap, annoyingly. Okay, so that doesn't work. There's this guy here. That unless I move the ice, I can't ever move them off of that position because I have to be next to the elemental to move them. Just looking at that gong, though, it looks as if... Well, that's really annoying. It looks as if I need to get an elemental into that top right-hand corner-ish position, facing the gong, and then get a wood block or something to hit the gong. But I can't have a gong. I can't have an elemental end their kind of, not their life, but their period of walking facing upwards, which is intriguing. Obviously they do that given the chance, but I'm not sure. I am very, very not sure what I could be doing here. I can't do much with this wood. I can. We can kind of get it out to wherever we might like it, but these two bars prevent it from going anywhere to the right, so that doesn't do very much for us. That just kind of lines a bunch of them up. I cannot see what my intended target is there, so just gonna keep moving. Over here we've done this screen. What other stuff do we have? There's a key up in the God's Chamber. To get to the God's Chamber is a whole other thing. Because I still do not have a good working relationship of the Albatross Express. Oh, this is back at Music Land. This is where I definitely don't want to be. Good job, me. This guy takes you up there. I could probably work with that for a second. This guy takes you down to an incubator. I want to get to the right of me. God. Which is down here, which is next to where I just was, I swear. I mean, there's this room that I've not spent any amount of real time in. But I don't love the ice physics, guys. It's not my favorite thing. Where do you take me? Tally-ho, albatross. This is back down here. See, there is a pathway. I guess the path is that one on the right. It's in the center on the map. But I guess it is just this orange is that. This still just baffles me completely. These two are just next to each other. There is nowhere out to the left out of here, except it does go to there. Actually, I might be able to make that work. How are you guys doing today? I apologize for all of the back and forth navigational stuff on this map. I assure you, it can't be helped. The developer is looking at a option for the menu in this place to just kind of exit island. Rather than making you find your way off the island, you can just push a button in the menu and it will take you entirely off the island, which would be a nice addition. Can I get to that top right corner? I must have been... What? Again, I'm slightly baffled. I must have been here because the fast travel thing is here, right? There's no secrets here. I've done the egg. Top left corner looks suspicious, but I don't need this screen. There's still one screen I don't have. There's a couple of green keys here. There's just a bunch of stuff in this room. Should we spend some time in this room? I guess I could. So these guys don't have mass. Which is interesting. So the wood block in this room looks like the only thing with mass. That's no good to me at all. So if I can push the wood log into him, it will go onto that button. That looks deceptively simple. Okay. What about the green keys? That's a whole other kettle of fish. Do I want to reset the room? Probably. That mint green switch isn't good for anything else. How am I going to set it up that that piece of wood can get to that purple switch? Is, as ever, a fantastic question. This seems like a feasible place to begin. Now, I can do this. So that gives me an out on that side. I can't push them off of that spot. I can escape from there. Sends me straight back again. So I think I don't want to get that other guy stuck on the bottom lane. But I can't interrupt my own path with this. So how do I get to that key? Probably with the piece of wood, I imagine. It's just a very, very roundabout way to start looking at getting it. I definitely don't want them to stop there. Working with these guys on the 4 counts just does not agree with my brain. Okay. Where can I even put this piece of wood? Not there. You know what? I do not have the world's biggest need for green keys. I'm going to get back to my mission to finding the center tile, which is this guy. That star is not as big of a problem anymore as it used to be because we can fly. So we actually only need the switch pressed, not the switch pressed and another piece of wood down there. This is just a green key. Where do I put this piece of wood or this flying guy to get me that green key? If I stop you... Not there. I need like a bunch of moves for this guy in the top right corner. Because I can't stop here. So that seems like a bad place to be. This I can move a little, but not tremendously helpfully. I can't move any of the stuff on the right hand side because of the tight chicane that exists. So do I even use this block to get that key? Because if I push it, I can only push it left. If I do that into this guy, right, that's interesting. But this guy can only be pointed upwards there or there. Can't be pointed upwards on the lower section of this. And if they're there, I can't push them in. I can't push the wood block into that. So this is the only way I can have this guy push that. That breaks it. If I were to put you... yeah. I need momentum. Got it. Ha ha ha. Alright, that was the thing I was thinking about most in this area. Obviously, there's still a good chunk of stuff I haven't done. This is still just a mystery to me, how we've missed an entire room. This is a mystery to me. But I don't know how else we're getting into this room. There isn't like a paired room that has a albatross in it that doesn't have a correlating pair. At least not one that I can notice. So I might take the out here. Excuse you? Is this broken? Alright, well, if I can't take the out, maybe we'll try and do this switch pushing puzzle. Because once we get to this position, we can fly over the hole and get the star. So we just need the switch pushed. We can come in from two different sides. I think I need all 3 logs to kind of make an L shape in this tile, the tile to its right, and the tile below it, or something. Or on the left. Just enough that there's resistance for me. But what that exactly looks like, I am uncertain. See, that I don't mind as like a place for something to sit. But now that can only go to there, and that seems like a bad place for those things to be. Ah! This cell has traction. So my initial thought process was kind of unfounded. So if I could push that down, that would be great. However, I'm not sure how I would push it down. So if that has traction, we can't do anything from the bottom lane because this pair of rocks stops anything that's on the bottom edge moving across on this lane. We're already coming over on this lane, and that means it couldn't be pushed upwards. So if I could push the middle rock or the middle log down, it could go left, but I don't think I'd be able to stop and get to that. This doesn't help because now everything is against walls, and once everything is against walls, there's nothing I can do about it. So that guy at the top is already against a wall, and so there is nothing I can do to get them away from that wall. So that begs the question, where are they most useful to me? Well, I can actually get this here all along. Okay, this looks good. I like the look of this. Good. Very nice. 92 stars. So that was a bunch of green keys that I could not wrap my head around. How are we getting to that screen? Because now I can jump over holes. There's nothing there. This is suspicious, isn't it? If I come in from the right of this stage, I can jump over all of those holes now. And then I imagine I can get down a staircase there, so let's figure that out. I need to come in from here, which is down, right, and up. Can I do that? Kinda, but that doesn't really help me. So what I actually think I need is to come up the staircase at the bottom of this stage. There's a whole bunch of puzzle I have not done here as well. But that one's nice. Now, should we take a little look here? So, we've got brown gong, blue gong, gold gong. Or I think somebody else said it was bronze, silver, and gold, which probably makes a bit more sense. So I can't come right off of this, otherwise I'll hit spikes. But this doesn't let me do a whole lot. Now I can move this guy, so that will probably help a smidge. Bronze bell first, you have to imagine. That just breaks that. So this puts me down there. That's too high. That's interesting, and I hadn't really thought about that move. think that's going to give us a lot of flexibility. So I want to get, realistically... Right, I like this. So, if I can get to the left... Well, I can do that. I can grab that. Okay. That spike trap is now my biggest problem. But we've got the guy on the left. So... where could I put everything else to help, you know? Gonna sneeze. That was a real long burn of a sneeze. I can't get over the other side of these spikes, which is annoying. How did I do it the first time is a great question. So I need to get over... we come back a whole bunch. Whole bunch. I'm just wondering where I could put this guy. That I could push it, point it on the square to the left of the spikes pointing downwards is what I want. Well, that gives me some more flexibility for sure. Close. Okay, I like that. Now, can I get over here to ring this bell? Nice. Okay. Still 3 of those left to go, but that is this screen done. I don't know how I get to the screen above this screen. Presumably we'd get there at some point, but I really have no clue what I would be doing with this screen to help facilitate that or anything. We did this one already. So we have star, 2 blue stones, two green keys, and a key and a star. But I think I have also kind of run out of my own expected level of patience for ice sliding puzzles. How do we get off this island? If we go to a screen to the right and hop on this guy. And then from here, down and left. All right, off of that island. So I think, largely, that leaves us with two things. There is the mysterious Golden Door Island that we started on, and the purple Clones of Mystery Island on the west. I think largely we've otherwise done most of what we are aware of is available, outside of one or two little secrets and things, I think. So if we hop on here, it's down and left and up. Now, on this map, this screen is still an unknown to me. I don't see any red snake eyes in various places to insinuate there are other secrets I don't yet know of. Done this one. Yeah. There's nothing out west of here on the coast. Even if there is a screen above us somewhere, hypothetically, technically. So I think next time may well be, unless there's some way over on the left here. I don't see one. Nope. Next time then, perhaps, we have this series of 4 different puzzles that are all trapped behind these high key gates. And we've unlocked all of them. I thought we hadn't unlocked this one, but we have. So 4 puzzles of assumingly higher difficulty that I don't actually know how to beat yet, because there are these crystals and I don't know if I have to melt them or if there's 4 elements and I somehow have to interact one element with each one, perhaps. None of these rooms have glowing red snake eyes. But if we go up through the canopy of trees here, we have this thing that looks like it has the 4 elemental-ish symbols. The one in the bottom left looks like the picture on the island where that star is sleeping that I don't understand what it is. And if that is... I mean, they're on the stones, so it's the Earth Island image. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to find that island a moment, and I will teleport us there because you don't need to watch me sail the 7 seas to find it. This one. This tile here, and that tile there, have the same symbol as the stone island relic in orange at the top right corner. So if I just grab a quick screenshot of this, and then let's just go back to that other island a second. So Earth Island is round here and up. So what I'm looking for is something that translates to this symbol and this symbol and the availability to move these three things. So I'm just going to look around the map and see if I spot any of that kind of stuff. Should we start high and work low? So this I don't think helps us. This room doesn't look like it helps us. Neither does this room. I guess I still think that hole looks suspicious. There's nowhere I can move around here, but that hole looks suspicious. So where is the room? Is it this room? The left and down? This room. I don't know how these... Like, there's that symbol again. But here, I only have 2 movable blocks. And what I'm seeing among these rocks, or this grass, doesn't equate to what I see on that island. But there's a secret here. And I could spend an age trying to put these 2 blocks on 2 specific tiles to do something, but there's no way this art that I can tell correlates to the art of that other room. Because there's this, but none of the other art around here correlates to that. This beach doesn't. I don't know if it's something underground that does. Because it has to be some room that means something, right? I don't know ever if, like this, do you reckon it's going to give us a cave entryway when we open that gate? Because none of that matches. This is all too confined. I can barely remember what this guy even exists for, but there's nowhere else to push him. The tile underneath the one that I'm interested in isn't accessible. This room. This room seems suspicious because it doesn't do anything and it has 3 spires in it that are offset by a knight's move and then kind of an elongated knight's move. Could that mean something? Like if I print screen that, I'm going to take this image all the way back to the island and see if that does anything. So it's this guy. This is the hardest one to manipulate. So it would be those 2 by a knight's move. And that one by an elongated knight's move. But that's 1 too many. So if I move that over and up, and I move that over and down, that would be the pattern. It's 2 over, and then 1 and 2 emptying down. But that's not it either. So I don't know what I'm looking for here. And it's so obtuse and I hate it. It's not one of these situations, is it? Nope. There's some secrets that are just too well kept. So let's get back to that opening island. This guy. Don't know where the information I seek is. But what I do know is that next time there are 4 puzzles up here that are going to need solving with all 4 elementals. And we're going to have to sit and see what we can achieve with basically all of the game's mechanics. For now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.